Are you someone who's considering moving to Tampa Bay, Florida? I'm about to share with you 10 of the top reasons why you should do so. Reason number one, Tampa has become one of the best cities when it comes to live, work, play. It has everything from amazing high-end apartments, beautiful condos with amazing views, and let's face it, who hasn't seen Riverwalk? I mean, Tom Brady threw the Lombardi Trophy into the water in the Hillsborough River, right next to downtown Tampa, right next to that Riverwalk where there's outdoor events. You can have music, you can have fairs, you can get a drink, you can walk around and really enjoy Tampa. You know, right across the highway is Armature Works, another live, work, play area. They're building condos everywhere down here, and you've got these amazing trails. You can walk right down that river because, believe it or not, Riverwalk goes all the way there, and you can really enjoy Channelside, which leads me to reason number two. We have the #1 sports organization in all of the United States right here in downtown Tampa. It's called the Tampa Bay Lightning. We are one of the best hockey teams historically over the last 10 years, and it was voted just a couple years ago the best sports franchise that there is, period. And of course, Tom Brady put the Bucs on the map. He really let out that secret about Tampa and Tampa Bay with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers winning that Super Bowl with Tom Brady. We also have the Tampa Bay Rays that, even though they have one of the smallest payrolls in all of baseball, seems to always be in the playoffs, always in the hunt. We were just in the World Series a couple of years ago. It is an amazing atmosphere to be here in Tampa where you can work, live, and play. Reason number three, there is so much money moving into Tampa. Tampa is literally becoming a money hub of the South. You're gonna hear it about Miami. That is just national news fluff. Tampa is becoming a money hub in its own right. We have so many venture capital and private equity companies making a second headquarters in Tampa. They're leaving New York and coming to Florida. They're coming to Tampa. There's an entire redevelopment section happening between downtown Tampa and Ybor where hundreds of millions of dollars are coming in. And you want to talk money? We have some of the best hotel residencies being built right now in Tampa on Bayshore, which, by the way, has the longest continual sidewalk in the United States, right on Tampa Bay. They're building a Ritz-Carlton residency. I mean, you're gonna wanna go to the internet right now and look at that. It's incredible. And then right in downtown Tampa, what was going to be Trump Towers is now a Pendry residence. These are 5-star hotel condo buildings being built with some of the most incredible views you can possibly have. And let's not forget about Water Street. We already have the addition. It's currently the 5-star hotel in Tampa. We've got so much entertainment being brought into Tampa with these high-end residencies with amazing views. Reason four, let's say you wanna work in Tampa, you're gonna be in Tampa Bay, and you're not looking for that city feel. We have some of the coolest small towns that you've never heard of. I mean, we've got Dunedin, Florida. We've got Safety Harbor. These are amazing small towns with cool downtown districts where you can work, live, and play as well without that big city environment. And let's not even get me started when it comes to the beach towns. We've got Madeira Beach and Indian Rocks Beach. These feel like you went back in time 30, 40 years where you've got that old school Florida vibe while on the beach, and you're just minutes away from St. Pete Beach and Clearwater Beach that are extremely built out and extraordinarily beautiful, and yet you can have that small Florida town feel whether inland or on the water. This leads me to my next reason, opportunity. This area is simply booming, and candidly, there's no end in sight. That means that the job market is super strong. In fact, there was just an article on CNBC a couple weeks ago talking about more high-end earner millennials moving to Tampa than anywhere else in the country. Now, why is that? Because they know something that I am teaching you right now. There is so much opportunity. We've got so many businesses moving headquarters to Tampa. We have above average income in Tampa while having, you guessed it, some of the best weather and a lot of entertainment, because that's what everybody is looking for now is experience. We want to work hard and we also want to play hard. The next reason, simple, it's weather. I mean, let's be candid. In the winter months, do you really want to be inside at 4 o'clock when it's dark outside? Or do you want to be somewhere that you can engage all 12 months of the year. We have beach season, we have outdoor season, and our winter, I mean, believe it or not, it gets down to 32 degrees maybe once or twice, but that's it. So that means you get to enjoy the outdoors here in Florida, and we have some of the best state parks in the entire country. You can go outside to the park, you can go to the beach. Believe it or not, it's really cool to walk the beach when it's a little chilly out. Put on that sweatshirt, go watch the beach. It's so beautiful, you will fall in love with the weather here. The next reason, education. USF is quietly becoming one of the top research universities in the country. It has won award after award after award. And now USF has been approved to build an on-site football stadium that's just going to improve the likability of the students wanting to go to USF so that they can have that full college experience. It used to be considered a commuter school. Now it is a destination for being a research university with an up-and-coming sports program. And there's amazing private schools as well. There's the University of Tampa that has one of the most unique and quaint campuses you can ever see, and one of the top law schools in the country in Stetson University, right across the bridge in St. Petersburg, Florida. The biggest and best small town of them all is St. Petersburg, Florida, which by the way is where the Rays play. They just approved an entire redevelopment district for a Rays stadium with mixed use. That's living, that's retail, that's restaurants, and downtown St. Pete is quietly having some of the same events happen that downtown Tampa is. There are beautiful high-rise condos being built right in downtown St. Pete with some of the best bars and restaurants you can find. You've probably heard of the St. Pete Pier, which was $1 billion redevelopment of the pier, which has outdoor experiences just like the Tampa Riverwalk I mentioned. You can go to restaurants, you can go walk around, listen to live music. It is the definition of live, work, play. So speaking of entertainment, I mean, goodness, we had Taylor Swift, and she didn't sell out one night at Raymond James Stadium. She didn't sell out 2 nights in Raymond James Stadium. She sold out 3 nights in a row in Raymond James Stadium. In fact, besides being one of the top concert tours, we're always in contention for WrestleMania, for Super Bowls, because we're in Florida. I mean, who doesn't want to come to Tampa in the winter or anytime, let's be honest. On top of that, we have the Straz Center and some of the best museums in the country. In fact, over in St. Pete, there are 7 amazing museums that you can tour. And let's not forget about beaches. Clearwater Beach is routinely called one of the top beaches in the world. And let's be clear, the entire peninsula of Pinellas County is filled with amazing beaches. You like white sand? Let me give you a hint. Why are West Coast beaches so much better than Florida East Coast beaches? Because of the way the sun sets. If you're on the East Coast, you're basically done with sunlight at 4 or 5 o'clock, even in the summer. But here, being on the Gulf Coast, we have the advantage with our beautiful white beaches of having good sun until 7, 8 o'clock. You can literally enjoy the best beaches in the country all day right here in Tampa, Florida. Now that you've heard the top 10 reasons to consider moving to Tampa, let's take them into consideration. Remember the weather, remember the opportunities, remember the live, work, play. Take all of these things into consideration and come live in one of the most perfect places in the United States. Hey, it's Jeff Borham, owner of Team Borham at eXp Realty. Share some of your amazing experiences in the comments below, and remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And don't hesitate to reach out to me if you have any questions on Tampa or have a desire to find out more about moving to Tampa Bay, Florida.